Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Find Out Productions game of the Cowboy Bebop TTRPG, Deadly Crescendo. I am a guest. Hi, everybody. Welcome to me. I am Eli. My pronouns are they, them. I am going to be one of the big shots here, helping facilitate the game. My name is Kid, Sundance Kid. And now I am going to toss it to one of our bounty hunters, Katrina.
Hello, everyone. I'm Katrina. I'm playing Lorena Pike. And you can find me anywhere on the internet at Katrina. And the next person will go now.
Hi, I'm Tony Ng, and I'm going to be playing Aristotle U. You can find me as Why Not Art 2 on most of the socials.
Hey everyone, I'm Garnet. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing Uma Damasi, and you can find me on Blue Sky.
Hi, I'm Insha. My pronouns are she, they. I will be playing Dina Dean Stockwell, and you can find me on Instagram with 2 eyes on Instagram.
And finally, my better half, Dusty.
Hello, hi, I'm Dusty. I am your other big shot. There are 2 of them here, 2 of us. And you can find me online at Dusty E Hill, but I'm going to be Cassandra Butch.
So this game that we're playing is the Cowboy Bebop TTRPG system. It's very fun. Full transparency. Dusty and I have not run this game before, and I don't think any of our players have played it. So we're going to be learning, and I hope you all enjoy that as well, because it's a really fun system.
It's really cool.
In fact, to start it off, every session is an episode of this Cowboy Bebop game, and we got to figure out what the mood is, what the genre is. So I would like every single one of my players to roll a d6, please.
I got a 5.
I got a 4.
4.
So no one got a 6. So that means we get to choose. Ooh. Dusty?
Beautiful. So for framing a session, one, where you're going to choose an approach to kind of be the main approach for this session, this episode, if you will. And approaches are basically like there are things that you put your stats in. We'll go along what those mean later. But the different ones, and I have it up right here, is going to be rock, dance, blues, tango, and jazz. I think for this one, I think let's do, for the beginning of this series, I think maybe a jazz like vibe. I know I just said what it is, but a jazz rhythm, no, something. There's words for it. We'll figure it out. It's the first time playing. And Eli, do you have a name for this session? Because usually it goes music genre, noun.
Let's see. So if we're going jazz, I think it needs to be Cumbia. What's the noun? Chase.
Cumbia Chase, yeah.
Cumbia Chase.
All right.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, Cumbia Chase. Beautiful. And for also, we are going to give everyone, there is a trait we could give this session. And this is a trait that you'll be able to pull on during the session, but also depending how the session goes, maybe after. But that could be a good or a bad thing. I think do you have any ideas? I have something in mind about maybe some muddy information. But what do you think?
I think that's good. I think or mixed signals.
Mixed signals. That's really good. Okay. Mixed signals will be the trait for this session. And that's something that you'll be able to pull on for jazz. And again, if anyone views or does a roll during jazz for any of this, then you could pull on that and you'll be adding additional dice to your pool because this is a dice pool system. But the one where you get to roll a bunch and you have them all together. So, yeah.
And just a little bit of information for our audience about how we're starting this. So, as the leaders of a game in this system are called big shots. That's myself and Dusty. Sometimes, most of the time, they only plan for one, but we're having a great time. So we're a team, and we're also a team with our own separate teams of bounty hunters. So you'll notice we have 4 players here. So I have my 2 bounty hunters, which are clearly the best bounty hunters, and we'll have them introduce themselves once we get into the scenes. And Dusty has their bounty hunters, which are wonderful people, but not as good as mine.
Bold words.
I'm gonna
words,
fight
kid.
Dusty in a parking lot.
We'll go to Denny's right now.
Time out. We got to go to Denny's and fight. Sorry. So we will be flipping a dice to see which team is going to go first. But is there any more setup for the session that we need to do before we do that? I don't think so.
I don't have anything on my end to set up as well.
Yeah.
If you like, I have a good and evil coin that we could flip.
All right. So who's good and who's evil? Is our cyborg team or is it the
well, I think my character is way more evil than yours.
Okay, that's good. We are kind of the sunshine team. I'm not going to lie. My team is kind of sunshiny and I'm really happy about that. Okay, so sunshine team is the good side and the very serious, taking it very serious team is the evil side.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, I don't want to say the bounty hunters are evil, but me definitely, because Andrew Butch, one of her defining characteristics is a look that will make men falter negatively. All right, we're gonna start with the good.
Wonderful. All right, so we start. I have Kid is here in his office that is very lush and air conditioned and comfy. There's always drinks around for his teams that he brings in, and he has called in the 2 of you, your team. So when you come in here, it's time for a job. Pretty simple. Kid is very silly. So before I go into what your assignment is, let's introduce our first 2 bounty hunters. Insha, why don't you go first?
I think as soon as you call, she is too excited to go back into Kid's office and be like, there's drinks, there's snacks. I can't drink the drinks, but I'm excited anyway because I'm going to get food recommendations. But as soon as you see Dean, she has these orange bangs, but the rest of her hair is black and like this like really messy braided updo. She has what like looks like tire marks around her arm as a tattoo. And she probably has some like really bad bruising on the side of her neck, and you can kind of see a little spark. Nobody would, if you look closely, you would know what it is. But if we're far away, it's just a little spark. Don't worry about it. Um, Wearing like this mock black turtleneck and kind of standing on the side, waiting for her partner to come and be like, "We gotta go to Kid. Hurry up." You look fantastic.
Why, thank you. And Lorena is close behind, if not just taking a moment to reapply a little lip stain. Lorena is a very leggy, dark haired, curly haired femme person, and still very much resonates the air of like mob boss GF without being a mob boss GF. She's wearing this like big, not real fur, but super nice faux fur coat that's like black and shiny. And underneath, she has this like nice green off shoulder dress. She walks with this air of, I would call it eerie confidence. When I think about Lorena, I think about Fran Drescher and Morticia doing the fusion dance. And that kind of that ends up being what you have, and she is of course accompanied by her dear friend and companion, a cyborg crow that she is named Cheryl, and is of course excited to see Kid. Working with Kid has been really great so far. The jobs have paid well, the food in the office is good, so she loves going where she's treated nicely. So she walks in, she throws off her coat, she says, "Hi, Kid. What do you have for us today?"
All right. Oh, so good to see you both. Hi, Cheryl. You still got that bird, I see. Great.
Why are you asking?
I don't. You can. Hey, can you tell? Hey, Cheryl, shush. You shut your mouth, okay? This is time. This is time for the non-winged people to talk. All right. All right. Lorena, listen. I know it's cute and all, but my God, maybe next time put it on a stand outside. I'll even get a stand. I'll put it in. Never mind. Okay. Are y'all ready for a job?
Oh, you know it.
Perfect. I got a good one. Now, y'all, I've been putting a lot of trust in you, and I think it's time. This is the big leagues. Are you ready for the big leagues? You've been in the little leagues, but now it's time. Are you ready to step up?
Are there Philly cheesesteaks in the big league?
I mean, probably not in the place that I'm sending you to, but believe me, there's going to be some delicious food. Specifically, there's this really tasty Cubano, great sandwich. If you're looking for a sandwich, there's going to be Cubanos. Okay, it's going to be delicious. I'll send you to the best places. But the food will be great. But y'all ready?
Lay it on us.
Perfect. Right, you're going to be heading to Neo Miami. Don't get distracted now from the beaches and the delicious food, because you got a job. And that job is going to be finding River Sloan. That's your mark.
Sounds familiar.
All right.
What's that? What's that about? What's that about? Like pokes her in the shoulder. What's that about?
Oh, I just know so many people. I can't put a face to a name, but River Sloan sounds familiar. Maybe I crossed paths with them at some point. Maybe I didn't.
You did it.
If you want to roll to see something, what approach would you use? So rock, blues, anything like that. So rock, dance, blues, tango, jazz. Those are our approaches, audience. So just so everyone else knows and letting players look at their choices. Rock, for an example, is like face the danger. Dance is being under the spotlight. Blues tends to be know yourself or understand others. Tango, make them do what you want. And jazz is understand and go with the flows.
I'd love to do a jazz roll. I have nothing in my jazz queue, but I'd love to do a jazz roll.
So that being said, we do have the what was the trait of the episode?
Mixed signals.
Mixed signals. So if you can find a way to incorporate mixed signals into your approach, then you can add a dice for that.
Yeah, I think I've accidentally built that already.
Perfect.
Maybe I know them, maybe I don't. I don't.
So perfect.
Oh.
So then the next action is describe the action. So make sure to use your traits that are written in the approach that you've chosen, which you'll do, and then you take a bunch of dice. So in this first tab. So again, for the audience, the Cowboy Bebop sessions are broken down into 3 tabs. So in this first one, you get a single D6. And then for each trait that you incorporate, you can add 1 more D6. So yeah, describe your action and then roll your dice.
Yeah. So Lorena, her eyes go up to the sky. She sort of twirls her hair and tries to think back on the memories of her past life and where she's been and the people that she's met. And she like rocks her brain for where she might have heard about this person. Mm-hmm. And then I roll.
Yeah.
1.
Go ahead and do, I think that's mixed signals. So yeah, you can do 2 D6. And for our side of things, for the big shots, each tab has a different skill, has a different, what I'm trying to say, Dusty, goal to hit.
DC, like difficulty to get.
Yes. And I believe the DC for us, for the first one, is 5.
5, unless you want to make it harder.
I will not. This is going to be an easy one, so we'll keep it straight. So 5 or more will be a success.
It actually is exactly 5.
Exactly 5. You have this moment of, it's like you go into that really fuzzy anime framed flashback in your mind, so everybody can see this. You're sitting impeccably dressed. Makeup absolutely pristine on the arm of a man that we will not describe. He, in fact, in this flashback, he himself is a blur. Like it's like your brain refuses to even acknowledge the existence of the reality of this person. And as you're sitting in this cocktail lounge, your ex is doing the deals and doing his work as a mob boss, and you're kind of bored looking around being an ornament, and you look up and you see across the room this skinny person. You don't know if it's a man or a woman. They're dressed in a suit that is a little shabby and a little wrinkled. Their hair is pulled back into like a messy, kind of stubby ponytail. But again, who knows the gender of that? That's on purpose. The thing, though, that you notice most is that on their right hand, there's a dull glint of 3 of their fingers. Half of their hand is gold. And you see them almost sinuously make their way through this crowded cocktail lounge, barely making a ripple, smiling and schmoozing, but very clearly on some kind of path that you kind of note. The thing that gets you, though, the thing that has caught your eye is the hand. And you come back out and you hear this kind of echoey memory of like, oh, there's River, as you come out of this flashback.
Jumping off of that, this game for solving the goals of an episode or session uses clocks. And so On the side, I've already set up 2 clocks for y'all. One is find the bounty, which is river. The other, which is I think maybe a 6 mark clock for the first episode, and a smaller one, find out where they are, is a 4 clock. And I think getting that memory of the golden fingers, golden hand, that's gonna be easier. So I think for y'all, we're gonna mark 1 off the find out where they are clock. So you are 1 out of 4. But a fun thing about rolling, Eli and Katrina, is that when you get a hit, you get a success, but every time you roll, you do get a shock. A shock is something that we, as a big shot, could use later, or use right away. You could absorb shocks by perhaps marking off one of your memories or wounding a trait. The roll you just did is a test. You could wound a trait, and then next time wounding a trait means you can't necessarily use it for the rest of the session. You get a big wound on the trait, and you can't even clear those wounds, because you could do that during a test with a
Wow.
special move, which you could talk about later. But it won't be cleared until the end of the session at all. But if you don't want to absorb the shock, we could keep that shock, which gives us a little something to use throughout the session, and that will be a pool for both of us, because I think having a separate one would be too silly.
We're not doing that. Yeah. So, Lorena, do you want to wound? Do you want to wound a trait? Do you want to take that shock and absorb it, or do you want to give that?
I really want to give it to you guys. I feel like it would be so much fun.
So,
Well,
I think that shock, though, is that once more, even though you know it's a blur in your memory, that even that proximity to that awful person hurts you.
Yeah. So Lorena's face twists a little, and for a moment the memory kind of like jolts her back to reality, and it takes a couple beats until she finally blurts out like, "Oh, the gold hand. Yeah, I know who we're talking about.
gold hand.
Gold finger."
Are you okay?
Yeah. But we're going to
We're
Neo
going.
Miami. Right. Yeah. Let's Oh gosh, good. I need a croqueta really bad.
Yes.
Oh, wait until you have them.
I please. 5? Is 5 acceptable?
5's good. That's as many as you can fit in your hand.
Kid hands over a list of like the best little back place like restaurants and stands. He's like, also there you go. Here's the best place for coffee that is more intense than crack. Just so you know, it will mess you up. You will be feeling things you thought you couldn't feel ever again.
You know what? I would love that, especially now.
You are the best boss I've ever had.
I know. I'm pretty great. Anyway, if y'all need anything, you can just give me a holler. And good luck again. Welcome to the big leagues, girls.
Shall we?
We shall.
Let-
Yeah. Like,
So where do you guys are not on New Miami? Is there a ship? Who has a ship? What ship are you taking? Somebody describe it in all of its glorious anime cinematic description.
Yours or mine, Dean?
oh, well, let's say if we need like a harpoon or a remote autopilot, I got that. But if you want to take yours, we can absolutely take yours.
Well, mine is good for stealth missions. It has a really strong cloaking device on it. But I don't know. River feels more like a runner than a stunner, you know? So maybe
Oh.
yours.
Okay. Oh, so oh, okay. So he's not like, is he like a grower or a shower? Like, is that like a thing for him? Is that he's all right?
I
You
I
know,
I I don't the so I don't think we need to worry too hard about surprising River. I would say that River seems like the type of person who we might need to chase. So your ship,
hmm,
should River get out of there without us, which I don't think is likely, I think your ship would be better.
fun. Okay, so we stick him with the pointy end, and then we can go caboose. All right, fantastic.
Exactly.
Um, so the barracuda, or not even the barracuda, because like I think Dean probably like scraped it off and then X'd it out and then like did a whole bunch of other configurations. Um it looks like this automatic like cyborg eyeball that she has, and she painted lines all over the front of it with some veins along the side, kind of just like looking at you and wanting to see you. That's her main goal in having this vehicle. Also, she stole it a bunch of times from people, so that doesn't matter because it's hers now. And she would help Lorena like go into the pit with her, like hand out, be like, "Will you?" inside, and then take off. Probably look back at her and be like, "Okay, so here's the thing. You can't look really sharp to your left. Just keep your eyes forward. There's some bouncing that's gonna happen in a second. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy it. And you know, we're gonna go full speed, lightning. You okay with that?"
You know, I've been in fast ships before, and I mostly trust you with my life. And then Lorena also just like slowly grabs Cheryl and like secures the bird to her body. Just gonna
Like,
Secure
don't
the bird.
die.
outside. It's okay, Cheryl, just close your eyes.
Dean is like, "That's the nicest thing that anybody's ever said to me. I won't kill you, I promise. Let's go." Like immediately.
Because I do want to get everybody a chance to roll a dice in this first thing. Insha, go ahead and roll to see how the first half of the journey of getting to Neo Miami goes. So yeah, choose your approach.
I I think she's probably gonna do some blues, some in the fields. um, and she would use her headphones and probably give her headphones to Lorena just so like all of that space noise doesn't counteract. And be like, "Are you feeling it now? Good journey? Everything's okay?"
Sure. Yeah. And like she's just slowly clutching Cheryl like closer and closer into her anime cleavage.
But it's probably playing your
That bird's
favorite
gonna
music.
die.
Yeah, it's fine. I've fixed
Gonna
it
die.
before.
It's a cyborg. What a way to go. Perfect. So go ahead and make your dice pool. Describing so you get one for the tab, and then describing any additional traits that you're using that you have that you can add with your dice with.
Okay. So yeah, I do have my headphones. That's going to Lorena. So that's in my blues pool.
Mhm.
So that's a second one. But I think she would probably like turn up the volume just so like she doesn't hear what's about to happen as they speed off and as the rumbling starts rumbling even more because she needs to fix this ship really badly and does not want anybody to know. But
Amazing.
but the headphones are key. Um,
Perfect. So 5 or more.
okay. That is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hell
Ooh, did you
yeah.
roll a 6 on one of those?
Yes. Thank God.
Cool. A 6 is also an automatic hit as well.
Oh, nice.
So you're getting, you because you succeeded and you got a 6, you got 2, basically like a great success, basically.
Mhm. Perfect. And with a great success, they still take a shock though, right? Because they have a
At
success.
minimum, one shock, unless you want to absorb it.
Do you want to wound one of your traits, or do you want to give us more ammunition?
And also just to be clear, we get risk, which is what we can use to either make rolls more difficult or add stuff. We get one for each player, including big shots at the beginning of each session. So we are currently at 7 risk.
I think I gotta go with giving it to you guys. Best boss ever.
We're at 8.
Perfect.
Keep the best boss ever in mind.
Yeah. So as you rumble off like honestly, it's those cars on the highway that you pass by going like, are they okay? Are we all gonna die? Like that's what's happening right now. Fade to black and come back up, and I pass it over to Cassandra.
And the fade to black, and when the light starts coming back into the screen that we're seeing, it's very slow because we're actually seeing a very dark room. Cassandra Butch, who has an eye patch, they have a shawl, they have a look that could kill and probably has. And their crew of bounty hunters is going to be Aristotle, you, and Uma, which you were both called into, where they call it their office, which is again a dark room. She sits in a very like lavish chair behind an even bigger desk and is lit up with like dim red light. So it's hard to get details from their face when they're talking to you. And I think while we jump in with Tony, what describe to us what Aristotle, like how they're entering this meeting with Uma.
Okay. So the door to their office opens up, and a Asian person with blonde hair is like laughing and pointing and like making jokes as they're coming through the door. But as they close it, they like reach in their pocket and they shake their head, and like a totally different face is revealed. That's like a shaved head and more ambiguously racially, and they've got like dark circles under their eyes, and they sort of just like plop down into a chair and like with a dramatic sigh, and they like, hello. Oh, I didn't describe. They're wearing like a blazer, a red blazer over like a dark shirt and tie, and it's very like everything is covered up, including their hands. Like you can only see their face.
Cassandra doesn't acknowledge you yet, but let's go to Garnet. Let's have you describe Uma.
When Uma walks in, she is wearing also funnily enough also has an eye patch opposite the one of Butch, and dyed magenta colored hair, soft brown skin, and a face that looks like maybe it hasn't smiled for real in a very long time. They are very tall, not quite like whatever is right below a muscle mommy in terms of physique. Like just very strong, like built like a swimmer, but like not like very cut and muscular, but not overtly so. And tall for a female person, but not overtly so. So probably just under 6 feet. Walks in wearing heels that makes her taller. and does not sit.
Great. I think hearing your heels come down into the room, Cassandra now looks up from whatever they were reading, and thank you, both of you, for arriving on such short notice. We have a job for you. This is a bit higher caliber than what I normally give you, but I do think you two are ready for it. You're going to be looking for a River Sloan out in Neo, Miami. They are dangerous per reports, but more importantly, your job is to get them and apprehend them. This is going to have a higher payout than usual, but it is more dangerous. Are you two ready for that?
Of course.
Depends. Do you want them alive or dead?
Well, alive may be better, simply because they have information.
Do you have any intel, or do we have to go in and collect it?
All we know is that they are on Neo Miami, and they are going to on their desk has like a screen on it, and you turn around and show you a headshot of like a thin androgynous looking person with very like messy bun hair, and it's just like from shoulders up, and you see that they have messy red hair. I think that's what we said. If not, they have messy red hair. And Cassandra, look at you. This is what they look like. I trust you two to do the rest. I'm sure, Aristotle, you'll be able to figure out something.
Yeah, I'm up for anything. What do you think?
I'm ready to have a little bit of spending money.
Is there going to be a little funny money for this adventure?
Tony, take that again. We can't hear you.
Yeah,
I think covering your mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, I thought it was just me.
Is there going to be any funny money, boss?
Perhaps.
All right.
From what I understand, this is a high-paying job. Getting a lot of money does not come easy.
Yeah. Just wondering how much leeway I got. But, yeah. But I'm up for it.
Well, unless you have more questions, get on your way.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yeah.
Cassandra just kind of like literally waves you two off.
I have to
into the hallway.
I have to fiddle in my pocket and change the face back to what I was using when I came in. And then I head out.
Once we are outside of Cassandra's office, I will turn and like look at Aristotle so I know who I'm walking next to.
From what you described, I'm like 6 or 7 inches shorter than you. You can.
This is the face that you're wearing while we're going out. You don't want to maybe blend in a little bit more since we're going to Neo Miami.
Oh yeah, while we're on their way, I'll make some presets before we get there. Yeah.
You know what? Just because this is so funny, why don't you? I want to roll for that. I want to roll to see what your presets are.
All right.
Yeah. Sell me on it.
So should I roll to see how well I do before I describe it, or?
Well, so
Yeah, I mean,
pick your approach. You gotta do all of that.
Tango. I gotta convince people that I'm local. Is what I'm gonna do. Right.
There we go.
Right.
So
I have
we have different things. So Dusty already talked about how we have clocks and everything. You can also spend your hits to lower the difficulty of the tab, which I asked Insha in back chat because Insha had 2. So I don't know if this works for the whole tab. So difficulty for at least for the golden the sun dancers, as we've been calling ourselves, is 4.
Okay.
But I'm happy to share that for the tab. So, but I'll leave that to Dusty.
I think until maybe we get to a certain point, which will be very easy to tell, let's keep those separate because we are adversaries currently. At least we know it.
All right. So it's 6. Right?
Are you going to be
5?
doing anything or just go rolling just tango?
I'm going to use my plastic face since this is like my whole thing. I try to blend into places, And all right, so that's 2d6, right?
2d6, yep.
Oh, I got a 3, and one of them is a 1.
Ooh. All right, so actually, I did all the dice talk. Do you want to talk about it, Eli?
No.
Okay,
yeah. Okay. Are there ones? You gain a shock for each one. So you do have a shock now. And you failed.
Yes.
So that's 2 shocks. So you can wound a trait, give you to absorb them. You can give us another shock because we're up to 3 and we get to use those. But you got 2 that you have to deal with.
Alternatively, if you want, you could gamble. Very early on, you could gamble re-rolling and adding additional die. But if you miss on the gamble, the trait that you use, which is going to be the
plastic face,
the face thing, will be wounded until the end of the session.
Okay.
But you'll be rolling additional dice.
Is that a resource I can use? Or is it
for
like
sure?
just,
If you want to, if you're like, I do not like that 3, I will gamble that, but you do not have a choice if you fail again.
All right. I'm going to do it. Yeah.
You can roll 3d6.
3d6.
3.
All right.
Yeah. And it's still just going to be a 5. So.
All right. Much better. I got 7, 9.
Nice. And any 6s on there? No, right?
No.
Okay.
Any 1s?
No.
Any 1s?
Got it.
Perfect.
Cool.
Much better.
So that is a success. Regardless, you still get a shock. Do you want to
what are the
absorb that shock?
That's a wound?
You can either wound a trait, and you could, when the trait is wounded on a future roll, basically how it works, you could show your wounds during a test, which is a roll. And when you do that, you roll with disadvantage, which means you take the lower result, but your wounds are cleared. Or you can mark a memory pulling into your past, but memory doesn't go back until you mark it all. Or you could just give us a risk.
I'm going to give you a risk because I feel like I can't think. If I wound it, I think that sort of the only way I can think of that sort of like defeats the victory I got. You know what I mean?
Roll, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We just setting. We're doing this so when we shock you later, it's going to be great. So you're able to find and like you're able to pull up. Let's say you know someone on Neo Miami, and you're able to like get details and find just like the looks of people that used to live there. So, perfect. Uma, what are you like prepping? Or are you prepping anything as you two are heading out to Neo Miami?
I think this is Uma's first time going to Neo Miami. So there's probably like, okay, we weren't really given a ton of info on where this person was going to be. So right now Uma is researching the weather so they don't pack improperly. Because the last thing you want is to bring a winter coat somewhere where it's going to be 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
Or even 80 degrees Celsius.
Oh my God, no, I'm not going. There's no amount of money you can pay me to go somewhere that hot.
Yeah. I think looking that info up, I don't think that it would need a roll. But the remaining question is, how are y'all getting there? Because you both maybe have ships.
I have ship that goes fast.
My ship is I specifically have systems on it for like piggybacking onto other ships, so I can like hide on them as they're going in for like a stealth approach. I mean, how do you want to go in?
Because like Uma's ship is made for either escaping when situations get bad. Uma will happily admit that things go sideways, she just runs away. There's no need to get into a shootout with anybody when my ship is just faster than yours. But also good for when the bounty tries to run, because she will catch you. You can't get away from her. But like, unlike our other team, we don't have information about our bounty. We just know what they look like.
Maybe we can go in separately and start off by collecting information at different, like not in the same place, you know?
That's not a bad idea. You each got a ship, you know where Neo Miami is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could maybe start off. Where do you want to hit up for information?
Well, if your ship is good at piggybacking, then you could probably just attach yourself to mine and I can get us there.
Yeah, I can clone all sorts of signatures so they don't know I'm there.
Yeah. And then I'll get us there, and while I'm getting us there, you can be figuring out where a good place to like start our search is, because I mean, a city is a city and it's going to be huge, so we can't hope that we're just going to get lucky and walk into the right building in the first 3 or 4 places we look.
Yeah, if you want, while on the way there, Garnet, if you want to have Uma try to find information about this river, see if you could pull anything up. I think that would be a good role to do before we go on our break.
No. Let's see walk ordinance. Yeah, it feels like a jazz roll.
Okay. You could pull on the mixed signals if you'd like, since I think that's all that Cassandra gives you, anyways.
Yep. That is in fact very true. Also, I do have something in my jazz space. There Uma's not super good at new places, just due to like background stuff that we will get into later. So heading into a new place, despite the fact that she is driving not 1 but 2 ships at very high speed, she's gonna take a couple swigs from a silver flask that has a name engraved on it. The camera doesn't see the entirety of the name because her hand is covering it, but the last two letters are both Y. She will just take a couple swigs and try to figure out where a good starting point is going to be. So I think that's 3d6 and I get to
You're going to be
roll?
rolling 3d6 and it's just going to be a 5. I have no
Oh,
reason to make this harder.
10.
Ooh,
Any sixes?
No sixes, but also no ones. So
Good.
Beautiful. So that is just going to be a hit. You will take one shock as per just rules. But let's do your hit first. Your hit while looking stuff up, you taking a sip of this flask, and it's like it does almost trigger a memory from someone talking about um someone that they met during a job. There's someone, you knew them well, to say the least. Maybe they even taught you a couple things here or there. They mentioned that this one person, tall, lanky, you know, like messed up ponytail all the time, never let it down for whatever reason. They mentioned that one, they had a gold hand, so I'm going to give you that. And one second, I know we have more stuff. One thing that they also let you know is like they are really bad at making friends. So if they have gone somewhere, they usually make a scene. And so it's easy to say, hey, have you seen this person in the shitty suit and gold fingers? You're like, especially near a bar.
good to know.
Yeah.
I will, all of this information I will relay to Aristotle. Has Aristotle been to Neo Miami before?
Another lifetime, but yeah.
Okay, so like you may know where stuff is, but also everything could have changed.
Vague, yeah. But if they're bars trying to get into social things, that's something I'm very familiar with. I think I can track them down.
Okay.
Beautiful. And going towards that shock, you want to absorb it, or are you just gonna give us fun little things?
So what happens if I absorb it?
You could either absorb it by wounding one of the traits that you use. So I think in this case would be your flask, which you could try to clear later by taking a risky roll, or you could mark a memory, which you only have 6, and memories don't revert. So if you mark a memory, it's marked until you mark all of them.
Well, I'm not gonna do that yet. That doesn't seem like a good move right now. I'm gonna need that again. Oh, I don't want to give y'all another risk, but I
Only
feel
at
like
9.
I feel like I'm gonna need that flask again.
Who could say?
Okay, so what happens if how does a wound work? Like you said, I can't.
So basically, when you wound it, you mark it through with one line, and on a future roll, you could reveal your wounds, basically showing how you're hurting right now. And when you do that, you it's on any roll that you do in the future. You roll with disadvantage. When you roll twice, take the worst. But you get to clear up to 2 wounds. You're being a little risky while doing it because you're hurting.
You know what? I think I will mark that wound. I will be the first one to do it. Because I want to see where that goes.
Great. Yeah, mark a wound on your flask. Maybe that memory hit you a little harder than you thought it would. And speaking of hurting memories, we're gonna take a quick break. And then when we come back, we'll be getting into the 3, 2, 1 ... Hey, welcome back to Deadly Crescendo. We are now getting back into our game with tab 2 of 3, 2, 1, ... And I think I'm going to bring us in to Neo Miami as the camera pans over to the city. Neo Miami is a city living in a dome, promising the life of ease, however, has a dose of harsh reality. There's beautiful beaches, cramped homes, and a no questions asked policy unless credits are involved. Our camera follows a very fast ship of Uma's. And Uma, did your ship have a name?
Cheetah.
We're following Cheetah as it's zooming through the atmosphere, entering the dome. And Aristotle's ship is attached, and Aristotle's ship is
Mockingbird.
Cheetah and Mockingbird, such good friends. And we enter to the city, and you two, after Uma had kind of an idea of like maybe where to start, have a set point of where to look for River Sloan, your bounty. Is there a specific spot you want to go? Do you just want to start hitting up bars? Are you two separating? What's the vibe here?
How much time do you think we have?
Depends on if River is a runner. Also, you know how much I hate separating from you because you're going to be changing your face. And I won't know if it's you or not. And if you recall, last time I almost broke your nose because you startled me.
I have such distinctive accessories. Though I don't know how you can confuse me. No one's as fantastic. Anyway, that's not the point.
Yeah, look, your fashion sense is impeccable. No one's going to question that. But I wasn't looking at your outfit. I was looking at
I'm good at my job. I understand. I take that compliment. But yeah, I think getting deep into the nightlife that would be my approach.
Yeah.
And start
Okay.
and start mingling.
Um,
Do you want to? Yeah.
So you want to?
I don't get all that computer stuff that you're good at. If you want to,
once we get inside, I'll be able to finagle with some security cameras, see if they've been here at all, if folks aren't chatty.
Great. Then I think you two end up. I think the best place to go is the most popular bar, which I didn't think of a name. It is going to be the Evening Rhythm. The Evening Rhythm. Very popular, like nightclub, like cabana situation. There's lots of music, lots of people talking. There is a bar where almost all the seats are filled, and there is a dance floor that is more populated than you thought it would be from the outside. Who are you approaching to try to get some information?
Probably bartender. They have all the information. Because if you try to ask a bouncer or anything, they're just gonna, bouncers are useless. Bartenders have all the info.
Yeah. I think y'all settle on into the bar itself, and there is a bartender there. I think they have chrome hands that are maybe a little rusty with just like, dealing with a lot of alcohol, liquid, an apron, a standard kind of like short haircut, and they're just going to kind of approach. And Eli?
What can I get you guys? You good?
What's the special?
What's the special? Sweetheart, come on. Are you kidding me?
I'm new.
Water. One liquor. I mean, listen, you want a special? Here you go. And just pours vodka. Good?
I'll get a mojito. And I have the most uncle ass face on right now. Like, it's just that I have like that shirt with the floral print and all that stuff.
What makes you think that I have any time to muddle a goddamn thing?
I believe in you. You are wonderful. I have such high expectations of your skills.
I'm gonna need you to roll, friend.
Please. That is just you're rolling a tango. Straight up.
You just told somebody in a busy bar to muddle something.
And then you believed in them.
Bitch.
It's my face. That's what's selling it.
The DC is 10. Just as a reminder, and you get 2 dice from the tab. So yeah, tell us what traits you use to like bump up that.
It's a 10.
And is it to get a 10? Garnet, is there anything that Uma does to assist? Because as you can assist potentially, although you can't assist with your flask.
No, I can't.
Wounded.
I can't assist with my flask. However, my tango is actually my eye patch. And I didn't think I was gonna have to reveal this soon. So Uma will lift up her patch where you see that the eye is actually not gone or damaged. It's there for reasons that will be revealed. The eye is actually perfectly fine, and she will lift up her eye patch and she will wink at the bartender and then flip it back down.
Oh baby, that gives you advantage, Tony.
One more die, right? Is that what it was?
No, you roll. You're gonna roll twice before you can get the better result.
Okay. So I can use my plastic face on this. convincing?
If again, so the great thing about this system is you explain how it helps.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look like I should be in this bar is what the vague notion I'm trying to get at with this character. You know, trying to be overly friendly, weird demands, but like they're an over-the-top person is what I'm trying to
Beautiful. Yeah, for sure.
get them to see.
You can use that.
You're going to roll 3d6 because you're getting 2 from this tab.
It's 2 from that tab.
Muddle.
Wait, 3d6, and then I roll twice, he said.
3d6.
3d6.
Yeah.
Oh, first one is 9, 10, 11. Roll Ken just in case there's anything.
Yeah, always. Nice.
Oh, perfect. So it's not
nice.
one hit automatically.
Okay, no ones.
Any ones.
And the other one is much worse.
No ones.
So I'll take that one.
So, and you succeeded, so that is 2 hits.
And
all right. Okay. All right. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. No one gives bartenders the respect they deserve and the encouragement that we need. We're people too. All right. Hold on. And goes and like gets a whole thing, starts the muddling process. A mojito takes for fucking ever. So it like, but good news. You now have a bartender sitting in front of you doing a task stuck there.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you got to 2 hits. You could Tony brain. Yeah.
I'm going to, I guess, lower the tab by 1. Is that how it works or what?
All right. Yeah. You could lower this so y'all be running 9s.
And push the clock by 1, hopefully, with this conversation I'm about to have.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both of you definitely have this bartender's attention. Bartender's Eli's got a name.
You can't see it though. You'll never know. Just kidding. It's
What's your name, friend?
It's Antonio. It's Antonio. Yeah. So, Antonio looks at Uma and goes, "Listen, I'm sorry. We got on the wrong foot. What drink would you like? Would you like something fruity? Would you like something spicy? Muddling, mint."
You know what? And she will just down the vodka. When you get a second, just another one of these.
I knew I liked you. We're making drinks for you guys.
I'm tapping on the bar, sitting back, swaying to the music.
Because we don't, right? So we don't want to get into it too quickly.
Someone from down the bar is like,
yeah. So
are you
like,
muddling over there?
Yeah, I'm fucking muddling. I'm muddling. They're nice.
They're an artist.
Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm an artist,
Shit.
Phil.
Sorry, God.
Pours vodka, hands it over to Uma.
Thank you, dear.
So yeah, what brought you guys to town? What's going on?
Oh, it's been a while. I've missed it.
It's my first time.
Welcome.
My dear uncle Reginald has decided to bring me out here because he said the nightlife was good and he wanted to make sure that once he sent me off on my own, I wasn't going to get pickpocketed.
Uncle, yeah. Uncles are great.
I know, it's a weird family tree. I couldn't explain it if I tried.
Oh no, sweetheart, it's fine. We see a lot of uncles and nieces hanging out in this bar.
It's the only thing I got.
Love it. All right, here you go. Here's your mojito, and there's your glass, like it's a water glass full of vodka.
Absolutely beautiful. This is great.
Oh, Antonio.
Also,
amazing.
Should we ask?
You are
We
eager
shouldn't
about
ask.
No, I want you to get the whole experience.
Okay, so aside from here, is there any place where someone would go where if they were loud and boisterous and regularly making a ruckus, where they would be welcomed back multiple times?
I was kind of like hearing other drinks, is like doing the bartender thing of like opening beers, not like sliding them down the bar. Like it's constant motion. Oh, boisterous. High life, low life. What are you thinking? Oh, that would be dancers then.
Wait, the bar or the profession?
Both.
Fair.
I think the person next to y'all, you like turns over, is like, Antonio, you can't send the dancers.
You know the low lifes that get in trouble. The only place they can go is dancers.
Then they're gonna look at you. It's kind of like they're Tony, they're getting the vibe off of Reginald. They're just like also kind of like almost like, and they're gonna like look at you like a pint of like mid-looking beer. It's like, if you go to dancers, don't. That's what I recommend. But if you have to, if your friend's there, just make sure they got all their shit on them.
Might need to, pull him out of something.
Antonio, why don't you ever muddle me shit? They're looking at Antonio, why don't you ever muddle me shit?
You don't say nice things to me. You haven't said a nice thing to me in 10 years.
Look,
this wonderful man who brought his niece to Neo Miami to show her around and said, I deserve respect and that they believe in me. When was the last time you believed in me, Phil?
Look, all right. Now I think Antonio and Phil are gonna get into it.
Yeah. Listen, are they lovers? Are they just really good friends? Are they just bartender and patron? Who knows, audience?
I tip Antonio and say, go easy on him, all right?
Thank you. If you want more recommendations for places that aren't shitholes, you come back and see me.
I wonder if I can get more information about this person specifically.
Yeah. Are there cameras anywhere, or is there maybe waitresses that we can maybe talk to?
It's not, I wouldn't really call it like a waitress place. It's definitely like there is a bar and then there is a dance floor.
Okay. Nobody's like bringing liquor and whatnot to people.
No, it's
like
definitely a place where you're
tables.
going here and enjoying the music in the night.
Okay.
There is cameras around. Or I mean, you could talk more to your good friend Antonio or this
I think like him and Phil
non-believing
need to have
Phil.
their need to get whatever it is out.
Throwing
This fight feels like it's a long
cut
time
up
coming.
lemons. throwing things from the condiment like tray.
I wonder if I can hit the dance floor and talk to people who would be the dancers crowd, if that is possible.
I don't. You could definitely try. Yeah. I would say if you want to.
Can I get the impression off of someone in this like group of dancers on the floor who it maybe seems like this is they'll go off to a worse place after here, I
don't know necessarily. I think the people that are here are going to be staying here unless they're getting like people that aren't here are the ones that got thrown out. Yeah. I wouldn't say pretty nice, but it ain't dancers. I'll tell you, it ain't dancers. To go to Uma though, there are cameras visible from where you are. So if that's something you want to like look into to like see if you can pull up any feeds.
I would love to do that because the thought of going on the dance floor fills Uma with disgust.
Yeah, people are like this far away from each other.
No.
You hear
Jesus.
a wolf whistle. You hear a wolf whistle, be like, "Hey, mommy, come dance."
That's me. That's who you heard whistling.
The "Hey, mommy" was
Reginald
not
has gone to
Reginald.
dance.
Reginald did not say "Hey, mommy." He knows better.
Someone else.
That was a fuckboy that just said that.
As you're getting this shiver of disgust down your spine, Uma, why don't you do me a roll to try to figure out if you could get into the camera feeds?
Can I do this? What do I want to roll?
I will say as a reminder, you for the session still have mixed signals that you could roll off of. I don't know if your groove is a once a session situation, but that's something you can roll as well. Or I mean, you know, any of the approaches that you vibe with.
I think I'm gonna go with rock. I don't have anything extra for that, but I feel like that's the most appropriate thing because it's like it's a loud club and I am trying to like hack into their camera feeds to see if River was here.
Yeah. You could just roll the 2 dice, try to get a 10, or actually try to get a 9 because Reginald / Aristotle lowered it for you. You could spend a memory to try to roll extra dice.
Not yet.
Just believe in the luck of the dice.
I'm gonna see what these 2 dice do for me, and hopefully I don't short circuit the whole place. That is a 5, and that is in fact one of those is a 1. Yeah, no. Yeah, it was bad.
So that is going to be immediately 2 shocks.
Ugh.
Because you failed. Not a hit. And unfortunately, you can't gamble if you didn't use a trait.
That's, yep.
So I think I am really quickly, just in response to that immediately, I'm going to add a hidden clock called Suspicion and mark one of those off of yours, which is going to be a 4 mark clock, as you are kind of like, with the way things are so loud, you may be a little bit too obvious about this. And so maybe someone bumped into you before you were actually able to connect to the camera feed, and you just kind of lost it.
You can absorb. You can absorb one of these shocks by marking one of your bullets too, just as a reminder. So you don't have to give us both of them.
Correct.
Okay.
I guess second you can mark. You could absorb 2 if you like, but only max of 2.
Yeah.
No, I think just the 1 for now.
Okay.
Because I may need to absorb another one later.
Great. So yeah, you're gonna mark off one of your bullets for your memory.
Yes.
Cool. So we'll do that, and we'll add one to the suspicion. And I think with the loudness and Reginald kind of dancing, I think we will follow up with like where you're going next in a moment as like a light from the strobe hits, and we're going to go to the sun dancers.
So the light swings over the screen and we come into the loudest raucous, but then and there's just loud. What kind of music is playing? Dean, what music do you put on to drown out the broke ass car that you are in right now?
Not the broke ass car. I think that she probably has. Honestly, I think she would have on because she has like these specific like little tiny like playlist things that she has in her car, like one of those like God, it's like those jukebox that like you can roll like the thing
Nice.
to, but she has like 4 specifically for Lorena, mostly because of the fact that she's like, if she ever has to get in, then I don't look as poor as I am. That's the important part. I need her to travel in some kind of style. This is fundamentals 101 thing. But I think she would probably put on some kind of like Afro Cubana music, especially just like kind of traveling in and just be like, "You enjoying this? Please tell me yes."
So this, as the screen wipes with this bright strobe light and this loud rocket comet rocketing towards Neo Miami with just Afro-Cuban beats just like thumping. It is so loud. And we have Dean just going, "Are you having a good time?" Like just there's so much yelling. And the bird, like Cheryl's not okay, I'm sure. I mean, it's a good thing that Cheryl is not a real bird. Because they would have died by now.
Because they're not
Um,
real.
Birds, and also birds aren't real, guys. You heard it. You land, and it's a landing. It's no, there's no crashing. No one's hurt. It is just a little bit like it's like you have to. It's like again. Hey, can you tell that I drove some really broke ass cars? You got to hit the brake like really hard because sometimes you just put it to the floor and nothing happens. It's just really temperamental, okay? It's just really temperamental. So you park at the spaceport and you are here. You're in Neo Miami. Where do you go?
Ooh. So I think Lorena's first action would be to kind of turn, like, pick Cheryl up, like shake it, make sure that the bird is okay, and then go. Cheryl, can you just do a fly around, scan this area, and see if you see anything related to our bounty, or maybe our bounty themselves.
As long as I don't have to drive in that car, sure. And they just fly away.
I'm trying.
Perfect.
Not good.
Dean, don't worry. We're in Neo Miami. Nobody knows how to fly here. I can
Go
say that as
ahead.
someone from now Miami.
As somebody who was recently in Miami, yeah. Listen, it's great. The vibes impeccable. The driving, not so much. Anyway, so Katrina, go ahead and roll. What approach are you going to be using for this?
I'm going to go ahead and use Rock. My cyborg raven friend special is under that. And what I want to say is that, so going a little bit back with me and Cheryl, I found Cheryl injured, and despite being arm candy, Lorena's specialty is engineering, computers, it's software, etc. So along with repairing this bird's body, I also upgraded this bird's brain, and that gives it like scanning, software technician, etc., recognition and stuff. So I just want to show, like, I've shown the bird like the hollow of our bounty, and then let her fly and scan.
Gorgeous. All right, so you've got 2d6s for the tab, one for your bird. Is there anything else you'd like or can add?
I think that's it for now. I think that's all I've got.
Gorgeous.
All right.
DC 10.
10. Ah! Okay, one of them fell. I'm gonna do another one. We did not do good. I've got a 5 altogether.
Ooh,
With a 1.
I see a 1
With a
there.
1.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Do
bongoed,
you
dude.
want to gamble? You can add 2 dice. But that trait, that bird will become wounded.
Oh, my bird.
Can I help in any way?
How so it's rock. How would you like to help?
Ugh.
I
You got to give one of your dice for that. Yeah. How would you like to help?
I think that if it's for rock. I was about to say if it's for jazz and I can like help it with my cyber deck. But I think for rock, I would just shout up at him as he's like kind of flying and just be like, and you don't have to ever fly again except for the way back. But then you just do a good job. I love you. Please be safe. And then like trying so hard to like give it motivation. Like come, don't do this to us, please. But also I think that because Dean and because the Cyberbird are also like super cyber connected, I think that probably Dean would see through the Cyberbird's eyes a little bit, because I think low key, like Dean would just be like, "Do not tell Lorena. I am just going to me and you are right here." And this is probably like the first time that like she's ever known about it. It's just like, me and you are right here, but I'm gonna help you out, and that's how I will help. I will give one of my dice to do that.
Gorgeous. Okay. So that is a that's a reroll, and you take the better of the rolls. So you can do that again. That does not take away the option to gamble if you would like to do this. If this second roll is also bad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So would that be a reroll with all 3 die or with just
All
the
3
one?
die.
All 3 die.
Yeah.
Don't fall on the ground this time. Okay. All right. It still isn't there. It's a 9.
Was there any 1s or 6s?
Yeah, there is a 1. It's 2 4s and a 1.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Gosh, man.
So, if you don't like the result, ignore it. You can gamble, bet one of your bet one of your traits, and repeat the roll with 1 extra dice.
Okay. All right.
If you don't,
I'll
yeah.
bet.
So you have to hard wound your bird, which means you cannot use it for the rest of the
Poor
session.
bird.
The rest of the session, yeah.
Poor
Only if
sweet
you fail.
bird.
If you fail,
Only if okay. Only if I fail. So I get to roll 4 die as long as I
Yeah.
don't fail. Good God.
So just don't fail. It's just a 10.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna gamble. We're in Cowboy Bebop. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. We've got 12 and a 2 and a 3. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
was that
Gorgeous.
2 6s?
Yeah, 2
That's-
6s,
so that's-
a 2 and a 3.
so that's 3 successes. That's 3 hits.
Yeah.
So before Dusty
My bird.
describes what Cheryl sees, how do you want to? You can clear the rest of those boxes off of your task
Yeah.
clock. You could lower. So you've got 2 options for how to spend your hits.
Mm.
Block off sections of your clock, knock those off, or lower your DC for the tab. You can do both at this point. You can do a mix of either or. You only have 2 sections left of your clock to find River, and your DC right now is 10.
Well, we're racing without knowing we're racing, right? No, let's knock those things off. Let's just give this bird a good day, because it almost had a really bad day.
100%.
And it's already had kind of a bad day.
And then you're lowering your DC to 9 now, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's 9 and 9 for both teams. Yeah, Dusty, what does Cheryl see?
Yeah, I think with the combination of like going in the air and Cheryl getting like as jump scared as a crow could be, as Dean kind of like hacks in, they're looking around, but at the same time are yelling at Dean like, do not like, warn me next time, do not like.
No, I told you we had this conversation.
Yeah, I forget. And you're going through, and Cheryl with like their enhancements could fly pretty fast while keeping a small like profile. And they're kind of going throughout the city. You see a lot of the nightlife going through, but they're kind of like looking through windows and basically like scanning, looking for similar face and also any identifying features. And as you go through, I think you see a shady little club where there's someone outside basically like putting out a cigarette on the wall, and you see as they're like looking around, the scanning feature one gets what looks like a match for River, and if you want more confirmation, the hand that's putting out the cigarette also has gold fingers on it, over a shady little dingy bar called Dancers.
Nice.
So you get that feedback. How do you get that feedback from do you have to wait till Cheryl comes back, or do you have like a comm link?
So yeah, so Lorena has these really cool sunglasses that I've been wearing and not wearing at certain points, because it's where her data feed is with Cheryl.
Nice.
So yeah, she's got the sunglasses on, and the images just kind of project right there. I would also assume that Dean sees it too, since Dean is wired into Cheryl right now. So I would the way I'd see it is like Lorena would look at Dean and go like, let's go get him.
Is this the first time though that Lorena knows that Dean is hacked into her bird?
Oh yeah, I don't know if Lorena Lorena wouldn't know. So maybe like Lorena goes like, oh, I know where it is, and then Dean can just take it.
I know. Okay, so first, I'm sorry. Second, I apologize to Cheryl. We had a conversation, they forgot. Third, I can see what Cheryl sees. I just wanted them to be safe, and sometimes I fly and then I get really scared and iffy about it. But I love Cheryl, and I'm not going to jostle them around in my car anymore.
You know what? I think if just hold to that promise, and we'll be totally fine, dear. I appreciate you looking out for my bird. Cheryl's been through a lot for a crow, so I appreciate the extra backup.
Oh, of course. Also, again, sorry.
You want to go get this guy?
Yes, I do.
All crows can scan you biometrically, guys. This is real. This is what crows do in real life.
It's true. It's true.
And if you are nice to them, they'll help you get bounties.
Yeah. Bring them treasure. So you guys you have parked the ship, and you are heading in the direction towards kind of following the map of like the literal bird's eye view of Neo Miami, heading towards this definitely much dingier side of the city. I'm going to ask for a roll from either one of you. And I'm going to tell you what kind of roll it needs to be. I would like a blues roll for the environment that you're in as you walk or run or however speed you go.
How's that blues roll looking for you?
You guys also have grooves you can use once per session, so that is like that's a thing. You guys get 2 dice, 2 d6s. So it's going to be a little bit like a perception check if we're thinking D&D.
Okay.
So if you guys don't make it, that's okay. I just might give you more information about what's happening.
This is some famous last words, but I'll do it. I'll do it if you don't want to do it.
Cool.
Okay. So just the 2?
If there's no other trait, you can well, no, it's Jess. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're at a
Okay.
9. So 9 or more.
That is a 9.
Awesome.
And no 6s and no 1s.
Gorgeous. Would you like to... You still get a shock. Would you like to absorb it? Or would you like to give it?
With a shock, or is this if I fail? With a shock or anything, can I absorb it by marking a memory? Or
You
no?
absolutely mark a bullet, yeah. And that just gets you one step closer to getting a fully loaded memory.
I'm curious about how those work, so I will mark a memory.
Beautiful. You're marking a bullet. As you are, so how are you guys going? Are you walking with urgency? Are you trying to blend in? What do you guys think your process would be on finding this bounty?
I think Dean would turn to Lorena and be like, have you been here before?
I would like to say that Lorena has been there for Neo Calle Ocho, the biggest block party in Neo Miami, and because of that, she's really good at navigating the crowds there. And thankfully, with Cheryl guiding them and all their like triple connection to Cheryl, I'd say that she kind of just like reaches out for Inch's hand and just kind of starts doing some crowd nav. Darting around people, also just looking a little more important than she actually is, so people will get out of her way to go ahead and start beelining for River.
Gorgeous. You, Dean, as you're going and you're kind of navigating your way through, you've got a guide, you've got Cheryl, you're feeling pretty confident. It's almost like static in your cybernetics that you can kind of like something is buzzing, and you have learned in your time as in this body that usually means to keep your guard up, that there is something on the periphery. But you guys make your way to dancers, and as a beautiful party lights fill the screen, we toss back to Butch's team.
Yeah, I think we get tossed back. Now, Garna, I know you said this in the chat, but I think it'd be really good. We toss back as Uma, a little bit frustrated, goes and decks the fuckboy that Wolf whistled at them, right in front of Reginald. Slash.
What the fuck? I just wanted to dance. Mommy, come on.
If
This is
you'd
a
like to
white
keep
boy,
your
by the way.
teeth, you will
Yeah, come
silence
on.
yourself.
Oh, fuck.
I helped him back up and I whispered in his ear, "You need to get the fuck out of here."
Okay. Okay, Gramps. Bye. This is a white person who shouldn't be saying things like mommy or puppy. Okay? I'm fully owning, like, that's who I win. That's not Eli. That's the fuck boy.
That's the fuck boy. They're not
fuckboy
here
is
right
doing it,
now.
and it's bad. It's bad. This guy's bad. Hey, white people, don't appropriate other people's cultures. Go on.
As you kick that white boy's little white ass out of here, what's your approach? You Uma, you weren't able to get into the camera feeds. Do you what are you two discussing now on the dance floor as the people are starting to gyrate closer and closer and closer?
We need to leave. I'm sure you're having a great time, but we need to leave. We're on the clock.
Yeah, I think we might need to speed this up a little bit. So you want to head over to dancers and see if that's the route?
Yes. And hopefully there's less of this.
All right. On the way out, since people are like distracted and drinking or whatever, I take someone's jacket and take boots off of a drunk person sleeping outside and then go into an alleyway.
Are you leaving your own boots? Or are you just like stealing?
I was wearing sandals to go with Uncle.
Okay.
And I'm now, what's it called? Like slick back hair and like a scar on my face and maybe a face tattoo.
All right, Reginald ceased to exist. So y'all just heading right over to dancers?
Do you have any other spots you want to check out?
No, that's where they said. That's where that lovely bartender who was just giving me glasses full of vodka.
Antonio, a pleasure.
It was great. That was actually a wonderful tip you gave them.
I worry about them, Phil and Antonio.
Yeah. Maybe when we're done, we can come back and see if they managed to patch things up. I am a little curious.
Yeah, after we pick up the bounty. Yeah, this place seems nice. Anyway.
Yeah, I think as
I forgot to get your attention. Although it is when I walked out of the alleyway, it was very fast, but it was someone else. I do like a fake handshake that I make up and frustrate them, maybe.
I mean, at this point, you may have to because I had 3 of those, and despite my size, I am feeling a little bit buzzed. So there may be stopping somewhere to get me some water so I can continue to do my job.
I think it's probably a good look, though, for if you're wobbling a little bit.
And I'm willing to continue to fake it. However, that's also part of the reason why I couldn't get into the cameras.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think while you are on your way, why don't you why don't we have a roll of a dance approach? Roll a dance, display of stamina and recklessness and flow of energy as y'all are trying to get there, but maybe stopping by the Neo Miami 812.
Yes. God, I gotta get some hot dogs. Get some roller food. I need carbs. I need carbs to sop up this vodka.
So much.
Alligatorade. Yeah.
For just the biggest pretzel.
Yeah. A dance approach. So it doesn't need to be Uma, but I mean, if Uma wants to roll.
I mean, I can roll because I do have a trait to use for dance because Uma is an MMA fighter, or at least she was before she started being a bounty hunter. So okay, dice, be nice. They listened. It's 2 6s and a 5.
That's 2 successes.
All right. That's 3 successes because you got 2 6s. Great. So you got your hits. You have 1 mark left on your little find the bounty. You can mark the other 2 to lower, or I would say in this case, because that's really good, I would even allow you to stash them. If you want to use them towards maybe a future roll.
That might be helpful, yeah.
Do you want to lower? Do you want to? So
I would like to lower, but if I could hold on to one of them to use later, that would be really good.
Yeah, I mean, you got 3 hits, so you have two you can hold on to. You still get 1 shock, which you've been piling up, and maybe we can figure out why we're piling them up.
You're like bouncing on me, and I'm like, yeah.
Wait,
You were at 3. No, you were at 3. So you're at 4 now, and you have 2 remaining hits.
Okay. We're assuming you want to find the bounty, so that's
Is there like an internet bar? Or
okay, so
are there other camera systems they can get into?
So you can again, so to absorb the hit, you can wound your MMA fighting, which means or mark that bullet, mark another bullet.
Or you just give us a shock.
Listen, we're at 11 right now.
Screw it. Let's make it an even dozen. You guys can have that one.
Yeah, I think with the success, basically, y'all are able to.
What do you want us to roll to navigate this?
Like basically,
I have
the
a dance trait
of liquid IV drink that just cures your hangover immediately. Not even a hangover, just like gets the alcohol absorbed into your system. And start heading to dancers, and you get to dancers, and I think as you're approaching the outside, like it is like an evening where everyone's going out, but like outside is like
we only have one more tick on the clock to find
or
River.
There's just like no people outside right now. It's a dingy little place. But you know, the signs are still on. There's still like an open.
We just need one more,
There's like no like windows to see through. It's kind of like they're either darkened or just like not many. How do you want to like approach this place?
Time is of the essence. Do you want to go in hot? Start to be a little aggressive about questioning?
Yeah, because we need to know where they are.
All right.
This needs to get done.
Front door?
All right.
I think
I put on my angry face.
Yeah. The front door swings open, and we are going to actually go to our other bounty hunters who got there first. And see how they've been dealing with River.
The door swings open, and you all you see this. It's a strip club. Listen, guys, we all knew it was. That's of course what it is. Of course it is. So there are very scantily clad, very, very anime ladies dancing on poles, serving drinks. To a very seedy clientele. So Lorena and Dean, where would you post yourself in this strip club?
Mm, Well, we were kind of beelining for River, weren't we? Do we want to be cool about it, or do we want to just go right up to him?
Or here here's something insane. Do we want to pretend that one of us is applying for a job at dancers and the other one is kind of like handing them over, like, here, look at the merchandise, let's go spin it around? Like, do we want to try that just in case he may be the owner?
Yeah, sure. I actually have. It'll be me, I'm sure, because Lorena has an ability under Tango called Enchanting Gaze, and yeah, and I think that she'd voluntarily be like, "All right, let's try to ensnare River," and maybe even like this audition could happen in a private room. Get River somewhere alone as quickly as humanly possible.
Perfect. So as you're scanning, I won't make you guys roll for this. As you're scanning the room for somebody that looks like a point of like management, somebody that would actually be the person who you would talk to for something like this, you do see it's a man. It's not your Mark though. It's not River. Short king, hair greased back, Latino, just like, but like looking like keeping an eye open and not looking creepy. Like he doesn't look creepy. He is there to protect his dancers. So he has the eye. You can tell that he is just scanning at all times, ready for anything. But he's put together. He's got a nice button-down shirt. He's very stylish, and definitely gives off that that impression of authority. So you could, he seems like the one to go up to if you go up to him.
I think Dean would immediately go up to him, kind of with your permission, Kat, like with like Rareda in like her hand, and be like, "Hello, are you the person who's hiring all of these beautiful women?"
Yeah. I mean, I'm the owner of this establishment. Why are you asking?
Oh, well, my friend here, beautiful, stunning as she is, I think you're probably the person that I need to talk to in order to perhaps secure a job. If not only for her, for me as well. But look at her. Stunning, gorgeous, way too spectacular on the eye. I think every single one of your clients in here has had their eye on her ever since she walked in the door.
I think this person, yeah, like looks at Lorena like up and down, like a quick, just like not even like a weird like you look hot, like literally like trying to categorize merchandise almost. Very like professional, just like, I mean, yeah, we got a 12 and like an establishment, we're at the top of an 8. So like, I'm no offense, y'all are gorgeous, but why are you looking for a job here?
Oh, you know how it can be in Neo Miami. It's a bunch of opportunities, but nobody's hiring. So I think this is probably the last option. Not
We
to
have
call
big goals, and this establishment seems like it would be the perfect place for us to achieve them.
I need y'all to roll. I need
Yeah.
y'all to roll simply for the
Tango.
fact that this is a wild approach.
Yeah, Tango for sure.
I'm gonna go to the strip club at 9:00.
Yeah. If Insha, if there is a way for you to help out with this Tango roll, I think.
Yeah.
Or if Insha is rolling and if Lorena would like to use their trait to give them advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to use my tango trait. So it is called Enchanting Gaze. When Lorena locks eyes with people, she has these big, beautiful purple eyes, and she can kind of entrance them to help convince them to do whatever she wants.
Going 3. Okay.
Wait, what other trait? So you get 2 for the tab. What
Mhm, mhm.
trait are you using any trait, or are you just gonna roll it straight?
Oh, I was gonna use Lorena's tab.
So
Oh,
that is an advantage. So you get
oh,
to yeah.
Roll
oh, okay.
twice.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Ooh, I don't think I need to. That is 2 sixes.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah.
I make you the same offer.
Mhm.
To if you would like to lower your difficulty, you can have that. You no longer have any slots left on that clock to tick off. But if you would like to bank either or 1 or 2, I will offer you the same thing.
Oh, so I
Because that
roll
was
as well.
no, this
Oh,
is just for
gotcha.
you're good. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, you're good. This was 2 wild successes. So, um, and you helped.
How many things do we have again?
So your clock is done. Like you guys are in, you're in the place where your bounty is.
Mhm.
You're just trying to clock them. I will say that this roll, you guys now, much like another scene where a bartender was absolutely entranced. You now have somebody who's going to be willing to be very helpful.
Okay.
But mechanically, with your 2 hits that you have, you can lower the difficulty of the tab. So right now your difficulty is 9. You could lower it to 7, which would make every single roll after this much easier.
Yeah.
Or you can bank 1 or both of those hits for future use.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Mm.
And this lower difficulty would, like, be for me and
For your team, yes.
let's do that. I'll
Yeah,
do
let's
both
do
I'll
that.
do both on that.
Mhm.
All right, your difficulty is now 7 for the rest of the tab. Yeah. And you now have a helpful ally in this owner.
Yeah, they're just going to like look at you, just all right. Well, I get it. Sure. Why don't we go to they're just going to like point to like a door towards the back, and we could discuss, see how we could help each other. Um and they're just gonna like they're gonna kind of like look at someone across the bar, maybe like a bouncer or something, to like or across the room rather, just like to make sure, like keep eyes out. And they're gonna lead you to the back of this establishment where um it's much quieter. uh it leads into like a kind of like a big like common area, and there's like an office towards the back. This is where like there's people like chatting and discussing, and I think distinctly back here there is one person chatting to maybe one of the employees, and you both are like, while this person is like chatting with you, or like you both see the gold on the other hand like up against the wall as they're chatting someone up.
Mm.
Do I still hear that buzzing in my head?
I think it's gotten a little it's not as insistent,
Okay. Alright.
but it's still like there's a little echo of it.
Mm.
Okay. I I think I would look at and then probably tell her this, just because of the fact this is like we have to be careful, but then also be like, "Are you okay to talk to this man? I'm here just in case, but do you
Yeah.
think you can?"
Yeah. Um, Lorena seems pretty confident that she can get him alone. The thing about her and her status is that either people really recognize her or they really don't, because she was arm candy. And when it comes to most male and masculine people. She was just an invisible face with a body. So she seems pretty confident about being able to go get River, basically. Like he won't
And
recognize her coming.
I think this is a really great place. So we've got Dean kind of keeping an eye on their mark as Lorena goes into this office, and there's a little bit of a giggle as it fades to black, and it tosses back over to our second team coming up on dancers.
Yeah, you two basically swing the door open. Aristotle, you swing the door open like you mean it. And I mean, it's a strip club. If y'all didn't catch on the drift, like it's definitely a strip club, darker room. Off to the side, yes, there's people dancing. But with the way you open the door, there's immediately like a bouncer be like, hey. What's happening?
Where's that red-headed asshole River? I heard he was here.
Okay. You. This ain't flying. I'm gonna need you to leave.
I don't want to give you bad energy, but he's going to be bad energy if he's still in your establishment.
Hey, is this guy giving you trouble?
Girl, it's fine. They're just we're getting them to leave. I don't know what the hell they're doing here.
Yeah, I look over to
one of the dancers with like a cocktail waitress. Hello, you heard him. Go. Garnet, you're muted.
Garnet, you're muted. Yeah.
Every time. Uma doesn't say anything. She just sort of flashes an obscene amount of credits and then puts her card away.
Oh, sugar.
All right. I got.
As long as you get them under control.
All right.
Because she's ignoring the bouncer completely. She is focused. She's zeroed in on this cocktail waitress.
Yeah, I think this bouncer's going like, anything happens, you yell. We'll.
I know the drills.
What? When I yelled, did anyone react like in the club?
This isn't the rules, but I think like heads or tails.
All right, heads.
Heads.
I love home brewing shit. It's my favorite.
That is a tails. Can't see. I mean, people looked at you because you walked in yelling about a red-headed asshole.
Is that a drink?
I mean, it's hard. Exactly, right? You don't see it's with the darken of the light. You can't really see people like features from far away, but no one like goes up and yells at you.
I'm going to mean mug everybody, but like look subordinate to Garnet's character. Like they're taking the lead there and in charge of whatever is happening now.
The cocktail waitress will go, come on, sugar, let's go. Now you, sir, you gotta calm down. And like she does that totally inappropriate thing of just like running her finger like up your chin, like, come on, sugar.
I'll give him the really dumb smile, like I'm obviously, just like a angry musclehead.
So did I hear you yelling about River?
He owes me money.
They always owing people money.
They hear?
For that amount of credits? I could probably tell you.
Here's a taste. Sugar. But if you want the rest, I'm gonna need some proof.
She takes the credits, like shoves them in her bra, just like, hell yeah. Yeah, sweetheart. Ribs in the back. Just right through those doors. And I think you can see a cybernetic person and a bombshell walking into a back room. Yeah, right in back. Just be cool. Tell your friend. Tell your friend to be cool. All right?
I can be cool.
You ain't
Little-
showing it, honey.
Little overzealous.
Yeah.
Honey, you
Little
kicked down a
overzealous.
door of a strip club, all right? That's not very chill. So be chill.
That's fair.
And don't touch the girls, obviously.
Obviously.
Go on.
And will walk to the back behind those two people who just walked through the back door.
Yeah. I think you two make your way towards the back. And Lorena, as the door closes, and Dean, you're gonna like start walking towards River. The door opens again behind you, and you see these two people walk in, scanning the room. They immediately, like Uma and Arizal, you immediately see the gold handed person. And at this point, River looks up and's like, who are you? What are you doing here?
And
Hi,
Dean,
Shiver.
you feel that buzzing amplify.
As soon as she feels it, and as soon as she like knows what it is, she would look at the two people who just came in, and then just be like, "Are you
Respectfully, you don't exist to Uma.
respectfully
here?
I'm right here?" Like, she like as soon as she moves her, she just moves back, and she's just like, "You gotta be fucking chill." That ours. You don't matter. Who are you? What are you doing here? Why do you buzz so fucking loud?
Deal with this. I'm gonna say to Aristotle when I'm walking past this person.
River's like, whoa.
So in the midst of this, because it's going sideways, if I may, and Lorena knows a lot about things going sideways, she is going to take one long leg with her big old stiletto heel and just pin it to the Mark's chest. If we're able to do that, just to hold him in place and just say, like, give us 1 second.
Yeah, roll. Absolutely.
please, yeah.
Yes. All right. So she does have a dance move called Capoeira Queen, which means she moves really swiftly. That's her fight style. So big old leg, ready to move. So that would be, how many dice am I rolling again?
So 2 for the tab, 1 for the trait. And if there's any way that anybody can give the help action, I leave that up to you guys.
I will use the help action and take out my big ass revolver.
Yeah.
And then serious real fast.
And then like point it at
Not always sunshine and rainbows over here.
like the tone shift, we get serious. Then point it and then just be like, nope. Everybody gotta be cool about this shit real quick.
No, don't light guns. And you hit the floor.
All right, but once you said like take care of this, I like flew out from behind you like a snake.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately beeline for River. And when I see the gun come out, I go behind Lorena so that there's like not a direct line in between me and the gun.
Well, let's see what Lorena's role is first.
All right, so that third dice just fell again. All right, 4, 3, and a 1, so that's 8, and we're at 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're at 7, but Dean is giving you advantage, so you can have a reroll.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna re-roll that real quick. Hopefully, it's not worse. Oh, okay. I got a 6, a 5, and a 2.
Gorgeous. So definitely, so that's two hits.
It's a lucky 15.
So
There's so many dice on my floor right now.
there's success. That is a success. And River is just like, hey there. What would you like to do with those 2 hits?
So one, I'll just wink at River and say, "You stay put, okay?" And then the other, I'll turn to Dean and say, "Like, can you handle this for me?"
Handle which one? What am I doing? Which one? One's a snake, the other one's on the ground.
Make some quick. Lorena's reaching into her coat now to try and get the cuffs out. To
there is the now get bounty.
Yeah. We fight, get bounty.
You can mark 2 of those for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to mark? Yeah. You want to mark 2? Okay. So you've got 2 of those. I will say that River is like kind of appreciatively looking at you. This lanky androgynous person. And they go, and then I think they look over everybody's shoulders and go, oh shit.
To paint the rest of the scene, as soon as the gun went out, people scattered. There's like, the workers are running, the people like run through the back door, or the back door into the actual like dance bar, and people, you hear more screaming as like someone says they got a gun and people are running out.
Not that serious.
And as the back door, like, it's almost like swinging back and forth. Someone ran out and then it's coming back in. It's not the bouncer. And as you see what River's saying, oh shit, about, you see someone dressed even better than Aristotle, with a gun raised out, kind of towards the general vicinity of everyone, and just, all right, what the fuck's happening here?
We gotta fucking run. We gotta run. That's River.
Can you hit him in the face?
That we gotta run moves us to the 3rd tab.
That's jam.
I really like the comedy beat of like, what's it called? Dean like hitting River, and then I'm like,
Teamwork already. Let's go.
exactly.
All right,
So we are now.
Let's jam.
We're at Let's Jam. And
Hey!
Dusty, what does that mean, Dusty?
Well, now our goals are going to be 15 for each test. This is where the climax, this is the action of the episode happens, as you are all now in a Neo-Miami standoff. As this person has a gun raised at the general vicinity, first like looking at River, now pointing at you and Sha, then going back to the other group, and just River yelling at y'all that you need to run. And this person kind of like gun raised, like pulls up their jacket, almost like they're here. Like, y'all need to leave that person here for us now.
No.
No, thank you. No.
No.
I want to try to do something like really risky. I know I'm gonna have to roll for it. But I would like to make a dance move and try to shoot the gun out of that guy's hand immediately, and then if like running, like if you want to like take him and like run, I'll be right behind you. But
Yeah.
I would like to do that with a dance.
Yeah. I like that order of sequence. One thing I'll say is that under groove, I wrote that Lorena's like ability. I'm still learning the verbiage. Is it's called Master Escape Artist, and it adds in addition to any skill if used to escape a situation. So I'd like to also hopefully if this roll works, we don't all have to shoot each other.
The groove is like an addition. It's a special move that you get to use once per session to add an additional one. Insha, I love this.
Yes.
Absolutely. However, I'm gonna be banking in some of that risk that we've been piling up. So I am gonna add 2. So this is gonna be a DC 17.
Okay.
Try to shoot this gun out of this kind of like bald, like you're gonna be so real. They look like a professional hitter. Like not even a bounty hunter,
in my mind.
Like a hitter. Yeah.
So I have my 2, and then if I'm using my revolver, that's another one.
You have you have 3.
Oh, okay. I got 3 now.
Yeah, 3. That's something I forgot to mention 3 because we're in the last tab. So you get 3 right off the bat. If you're going to use a revolver, that is going to be an additional one.
Okay. And just in case.
I'd like to help them too. Yeah.
Oh,
you can help. Yeah, you guys, if you decide you want to team up, how would Aristotle like to help? Yeah.
This person, is this person armored up?
I mean, they're wearing a nice suit.
Okay, it's a good chance. But anyway, I'm going to when I help somebody, I have to use the same approach as it is.
Yeah.
What were they using? Sorry.
Dance.
I mean, it's just basically like saying you want to assist. So if you have something for dance that you want to do.
Yeah, I have dance. I have Tai Chi. And I figured maybe since it's dramatic, it's I'm going to rush them, but going underneath tables and flipping over stuff, sort of distracting them. I'm coming around from the side, I'm going to flank them very obviously,
Not you throwing G-strings at somebody's face while you're running at them.
Aristotle is just rerouting the energy of everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
and that gives
airbender up in here.
That gives Insha advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means you have your 4 and then you can re-roll.
Okay. Oh shit. That's a 6, a 5, and a 4.
Yeah, that's a success. That's 3
Damn.
That's 3 hits.
Yeah, that's you could roll again, see if you get better.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was not better. Okay. I'm gonna take the first one.
Great. Right. So you've got the get the bounty clock that you can mark down. You've got 3 successes to work with. You also you have a shock that you will still need to absorb.
I will also say this introducing of this character, I'm going to be adding a threat clock as well of someone in opposition against you. So just to keep in mind that you could try to stop their clock, which is also going to be a 6 clock. Basically, their clock is killing you. So
yeah. So if they click up, So if they get successes, 6 successes, they will kill you. So there we go. So you've got 3 hits. Do you want to? And again, you can still to absorb that 1 shock. You can still mark. You can still wound that trait, your revolver, or you can mark another bullet, or give us.
Nope.
Yeah, I just spent 2 of them, and you've passed the flying colors. So,
I will. So sorry. So I can mark his. I can take off.
You can block. You can block one of his attempts.
Okay.
I don't know if that's an actual rules, but I'm doing it right now because it sounds sick.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I would like to block one of his.
Cool.
Sick.
I will mark a bullet.
Okay.
And
you have 2 more hits to play with. Do you want to mark that get the bounty clock?
Yes. Yes.
With
And
2?
yes.
Or do you want to? Okay. You can also lower the. Remember, you can lower the DC as well of the tab.
Me, that's right. And now with that, do I do it for everybody?
You did work together.
Yeah.
Yay!
Are you
I'll
guys
do
going
it.
to agree to have a common? That's up to you guys.
Well, I don't like being shot.
Wait,
so...
I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to take him and leave. Him and leave. And also, this person's cool. Hey,
Yeah.
Dean, you're having this whole conversation while shooting a gun out of this hitman's hand. So you're like, yay, sunshine, gun.
Gun flying everywhere, just like their string of expletives.
You said, why are we buzzing so loud? And everything about you makes Uma angry.
Yeah, we can figure that out later. Right now, we gotta go. So, like, do you wanna do this?
Okay, so she shot the gun out of this dude's hand. He's no longer armed. Is this correct?
As far as you know. There's not a gun in his hand.
There's not a gun in his hand, but they're
his hand is probably bleeding.
Arms.
Actually, like, so the reason that there's now a block on his clock is that you shot one of his fingers off.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
For the good. For the good.
Sometimes you lose a couple fingers. You know, River could probably tell you a little bit about that.
It'd be like that, actually. Yeah.
All right, could we go?
Yeah. You know, great working with you guys. You both seem like wonderful people, but we have to leave. And so Lorena's going to whip out those handcuffs and just slap them right on him.
As you do that, I am going to dive for River.
What? We just talked about this.
I feel like we didn't make any verbal agreements.
Yeah, no, there was absolutely no agreeing. I'm diving for River, knowing to myself that my ship is faster, and if I can get to it, you won't catch us. So I'm just like, I am literally mentally planning my route and trying to get River, because I don't know about y'all's boss, but I know if we don't bring this man back, Witch is going to skin us alive. So,
and if we do bring River back, we'll probably get some free pizza. So it's important to us.
Very importantly, are y'all saying this aloud? I need to
No. I'm not saying any of this out loud. This is me in my head.
Because y'all have heard of Butch and or Kid. Like
No, not saying any of this. It's like, you already put handcuffs on them. Great, I'll mail them back to you. And I'm gonna try to take River and go.
Go ahead, and I know you got something with MMA, so
yes.
I am going to raise this. I'm going to spend 3 of these shocks. Because River don't want to get taken.
That's fine, because I have 2 hits just sitting here waiting to be used.
That's true. 17.
So,
can we talk about this? Seriously, can we just run? We'll run, and then we can talk about it.
I need you to stop talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
What was it? How many do I have to get?
17.
17.
Yeah, because it's down to 14, and then I added 3 to it.
Gotcha. All right, I got 12.
Do you want to gamble?
I don't like the way you said that, Eli.
I haven't mentioned that I run a game in hell. Yeah. Run a gamble.
What does that mean again?
You can add a dice, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly.
You re-roll, add a dice, but if you fail, you can't use your MMA until the rest of the session, the end of the session.
Right, but if it's 17, oh God, I would have to get.
You add another dice to it. But no, you add.
So you're rolling 5 dice.
You're rolling 5 dice.
Okay. Means I've got to re-roll some of these dice a second time because I did not realize I was going to be needing this many, and they're all sitting in. You remember the giant popcorn bucket from the D&D movie? That's where all of my dice are sitting right now, except for like my fancy ones, because I was mad at the others because they keep rolling badly. So I was like, you guys are just going to sit in the giant D20 as a timeout.
Think about what you've done.
I don't even need to roll the other 2 dice because I just rolled an 18.
Well, do it again.
Holy shit,
Let's see how good it is. Because you might get 6s.
Those are 6s.
Those are 6s.
Oh, that's right. 3 6s.
And then a 5 and a 2.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so you've got options for these 3 6s. You can put it into the get the bounty clock, which I think, Dusty, are we having 2 separate bounty clocks at this point? Because they're still fighting, or they just one? It doesn't matter.
At this point, it doesn't matter. That would be getting bounty.
Getting bounty?
You got 4, because you got 4 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 hits. So you can, and there's only 3 left on the get bounty clock. You could also block you can block the other guy's clock so he can't kill you all. You can you also still have 2 hits that you can use for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So actually you've got 6 hits to play with.
Oh, that's true.
Great.
You can lower the DC even more, which would be for the whole group. There's a ton of stuff you can do.
I would love to lower the DC, but I would also love to use as many of those as possible to get me and a river out the door.
All right, so we're gonna clear the clock. The bounty clock has been cleared. So that's -3. So then you have 3 to do what you will with those.
Okay. It is going to be easier to just throw River over my shoulder if they're not fighting me. So I'd like to knock River out and just throw them over my shoulder and take off.
Perfect. Okay, so that with those 3, that's 3. Those are those 3 hits that for clearing the clock. Now you still have 3 hits to spend mechanically. So do you want to lower the DC with those 3? Do you want to affect that hitman's shot clock? Do you want to?
I would like to affect the hitman because I didn't really get a good look at them, so I don't know what else they've got up their sleeve. I just know that they're missing at least a pinky and are bleeding, and they don't seem too perturbed by it.
Perfect. Do you want to do 1 of those then, and then 2 to lower the DC? Because you've got 3 points to spend in whatever. Okay, so 2 and then 1 on the hitman. Cool. So our difficulty is down to 12. The hitman has 2 hits against him. He is not doing well. You have this lanky motherfucker. You are a gorgeous muscle mommy. You got this lanky motherfucker over your shoulder. They're going, no, but seriously, I've got a really, really fast ship. Can we just talk about this? Like, I can pay you. Like,
it's not as fast as mine. Shut up.
Man. Chill.
And basically Uma, you're able to get River, Lorena, Dean, and Aristotle. I assume Aristotle, you're just booking it. But as you two are leaving,
Aristotle knows what's up. As soon as I got River, it's time to go.
As you two are leaving, Dean and Lorena, you hear more people coming through the front of the dancers club,
and that
heading this way. And this person is yelling back at them to get here faster.
I have a question. Where are his keys?
Who?
Rivers. Where are his keys right now?
Probably on their body, being carried away.
Okay. As when when they like start to like leave, can Dean grab them by the pants and try to like hold them back, but like instead of like kind of sort of trying to hold them back in order to do it, probably pantses them, but at the same time like reaching in and trying to grab that key just like with a little cybernetic. She's gonna use like Jazz for this, just to kind of like figure out where that key is so that like she can like grab it.
I'm gonna give you this because of how well Uma rolled on that. I don't think you're gonna be able to like get a hand on them. You could roll to chase them. You could roll to just try to like, book it after this, tall MMA fighter. But like I think because Uma scooped them so quickly.
Yeah, and that was a pristine roll.
Yeah.
If you also roll something perfect, I might be willing to give you something extra.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know about the pantsing situation right now.
Not pantsing though. Yeah.
I hate him. He deserves to be pantsed. Anyway, so
what the fuck did I do? I can't wait for both Dusty and I's dueling rivers, by the way. It's gonna be great.
Dueling Rivers, great bluegrass thing.
Such a good the next episode. That's the next episode title, guys. If you do blues, it'll be Dueling Rivers.
I guess fuck it, I'll try.
Wonderful.
Is there a way I can assist or have Cheryl assist on this one? Like, could Cheryl swoop down?
Ooh.
We're in a building.
Yeah. Unless you want to leave. I mean, danger is approaching y'all. As far as these people are concerned, you're helping River leave.
Yeah.
You're aiding and abetting.
So if this is part of you running, I will absolutely I would make an argument for Lorena assisting with their groove.
Yeah. I was definitely thinking of using that. So my groove, of course, master escape artist, one addition to any other skill if used to escape a situation. We're trying to get out of here. So that's what I would want to do, is assist on getting out. Would that help?
I think
so. How, Dusty? How do you want to? Because I can make an argument for it being a +1 because that's the actual groove, but also a help. But that's me being kind. I don't know. I don't want to be kind. I want to be too nice.
We still have a bunch of.
We already lost the bounty.
Shock. I think using it, you could use the groove. The rules also like having you could use the groove as just a full assist to give them the additional dice.
Yeah. That's
awesome.
Like using it will be giving the additional dice and the advantage.
Yeah. So Dean, you have got the 3 dice from the tab. What traits are you going to be using?
I want to use blues just to put those headphones on and to block out that buzzing noise just so I can concentrate a little bit more on where they're going.
Old baby driver. So, and so that is another trait, and then up another trait from Lorena. So you're at 5 dice with an advantage with reroll. And the DC
is 12.
Is 12.
Unless you want to add more.
I don't think so.
All right.
Well, 15.
Okay.
So we add 3. How many are we at? I'm not keeping track.
You used 3 more, so we're at 7.
Perfect.
Oh, hell yeah. 6, 5, 3, 6, and 2.
Beautiful.
So that's 12, 8. So that's 22.
Still, I'll take the first roll. Yes.
So that's That's 3 hits because you got 2 6s.
I think that deserves a little something extra. What do you think? Because it was 3 and 3.
I think so. I think that's good.
You are sprinting. Both of you are sprinting after this absolute unit of a woman. She is perfection. And Aristotle is also running. You all chase after. And
Silhouetted, even.
Silhouetted, like, yeah. And Dean, you're focused on River, and they're facing you because they are firemen carried right now. And you see something swing out from their suit, their dress shirt, and it's a necklace. It's an interesting pendant, and you reach out like slow motion Dragon Ball Z. It's going to be about 5 episodes of you just reaching out, and you swipe it and yank, and you have a necklace. You're trying to grab River, and you grab this necklace.
Immediately pockets it. I want no one to touch me with this necklace on me. I need it for later. Like
you Uma, you just hear over your shoulder. Uh-oh. You're in a little trouble, my friend.
What?
Better
I
go to my
told you
ship.
to shut up. What?
I'm worthless now. I'm letting you know I'm worthless now. Turn around.
Can Dean
I sort of like swing around and like curve Aristotle as I turn. What are you talking about?
Can Dean like take Lorena's hand and then like go towards another exit door?
Let's go.
Yelling though, wait, don't go too far. You're gonna be dead if you leave without me.
Shut the fuck up!
No, chase them. Chase them. Look, you
so
are all
irritating.
dead. You're all dead if we don't leave now. You don't have no idea where you're running from.
I throw River on the ground, like hard, so they can't move. Boot in chest. What are you talking about?
I love feet.
I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying shit out here. Let's get to my ship. It's really protected. It's got cloaking, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here. If they leave, you're all dead.
Is there a clock on defeating the big guy?
I'm just gonna look at Aristotle. Yeah, I'm looking at Aristotle like I don't know what to do now. What is happening?
404. Blue screen.
Like, now that you're on the ground, they're going to be yelling for it.
I pull a knife out of my sleeve. I say, no. Explain now. I don't give a shit who he is.
They're not listening. They're yelling at Dino Lerna. Don't leave. You're going to die if you hold on to that. And actually, Aristotle, you've been in this business for a hot minute. I want you to just give me a roll with the 3 dice that you get for this tab. I want you to get a 10 or above.
Yeah, all right. Can I mark a bullet?
Fuck yeah, you can.
Please do.
Yeah, I feel like I have an idea of where this is headed. So that's 5 die.
5 die. You just need to get a 10.
I got it. It's 11, 13, 15, 17.
Perfect. This I'm treating this as like a luck. I'm treating this as a luck roll. You look back towards Dancer. Y'all have made it a good maybe quarter mile away down these streets, but you can still see in the distance. You see these people running, and with your side, you see one person turn, and you see a tattoo on their neck, and you recognize that tattoo from a real dangerous motherfucker named Ghoul. You know that people don't mess with them and stay alive.
I growl, and I'm like, so are you saying they're after what they described?
They're after all of us now. I'm sorry, y'all got into this with me.
That tracks.
And
I just look at Uma and say, it's the ghoul. You can look it up if you don't know.
I am going to spend a risk to turn this into a chase.
Yeah. And
You
would you mind?
say Cumbia chase?
Listen,
Yeah.
maybe I had a plan. So, let's see. We've got a chase clock. I'm trying to look at chase clocks. What do we want this chase clock to be?
It's like 4. It's like a 4.
It's a 4. Yeah.
Get it nice and speedy.
So this is a normal clock. You guys just got to clear it, and if you don't, y'all know who's coming after you. And they got guns, and they gonna kill you.
Yeah. Dean and Lorena, you've been hearing them yelling this. You haven't made it too far. What are you doing?
Wait, do we need this? Do we need them?
Them, no. Them, probably.
Hey, man, your bounty's on me. I have all the information. Are you sure you don't? You got to go with.
You
I
just
can
said
explain.
you were worthless. So now you're a
So you can
liar?
stop. Yes. Duh.
Well, now you're participating, so follow us.
Oh no. Back over the shoulder, but this time I'm hitting them in the head with my elbow.
Good. All right.
No more talking out of you. I don't know how you two got here, and I don't care. My ship is faster. Let's go. Unless you prefer to die.
Wait, are you inviting us?
Begrudgingly, and I need you to not talk.
Oh, I love this for us.
Ooh,
We're
Uma.
going on a trip with people we don't know. Look at this.
So I am desperate. I am so desperate to knock you out too, but I don't know
Roll.
if Aristotle can carry you.
I
Roll.
love it when people are desperate. We'll absolutely go with you.
We'll absolutely go.
Oh no, this is not what I'm saying out loud. This is
Oh,
this is
damn
me
it. Okay,
thinking this
sorry.
out. No,
Roll.
why would I? No, I'm not talking to either of you.
No, why would I? Yes.
Trying to
darn
get
it.
Lorena to hit on Uma. Okay.
Uma, go ahead and roll something. Roll probably a tango at this point.
Okay.
Because you're trying to persuade them.
I mean, they've already seen that I can fight and that I'm dangerous. Oh, tango. Okay, so that's... How many dice do I roll?
You have 3 for the tab, and then additional for any traits.
Okay.
And for a chase, everything must be pushed until there's a hit. So if you don't got a hit, you got to push by doing something. I think that's like expending or wounding something. Give me a second while you roll your dice.
Okay. So I'm gonna use a 3 for the tab, and then I'm gonna add my eye patch. I'm not gonna flip it up this time because screw them. I am just going to kind of adjust it. So, and when I do, there's a hint of not so much tears, but like, well, yes, but they're like angry tears from just underneath the eye patch, not the eye that isn't covered.
Got it.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that?
So 12 is the difficulty. Is it 12?
11,
Or did it go down? Did it get dropped?
12.
12, yeah.
5, 6, 11, 14, 18.
Gorgeous. So that's 2
How
hits.
many? 2 hits? Okay, because are you red pushing? You have to get 2 hits. If you don't get 2 hits, you have to take 2 shocks and for it.
Perfect.
But 2 hits is good. That's 2 on the clock, I assume.
Yeah. So you have convinced, guys, sun dancers, this imposing woman with an eye patch has just convinced you to go with her, with them. So you all done. What else would you guys like to do to try to get? You're being chased by.
Yeah, no, we have to leave. I'm just gonna keep going in the direction we were going in, since
Once we get like
the people who are trying
oh.
to kill us are behind us.
when we get to like an area where it would not be clear which direction we're going in, like lots of paths to go in. I want to like use my jazz trait. That's the overcoat. That's filled with gadgets to throw down like a smoke bomb to throw off our pathing, you know.
Gorgeous.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to spend another bullet, and so that's 3 because of the jam, 1 from the trait, and 2 from the bullet.
Damn.
DC 12.
And I made it, but I did get some ones.
Ooh, how many?
I got 2. I got 3 ones.
3 shocks.
But what I got, what's it called? 7. But I've got 1 6, so it's a total of 17, but with 3 shocks.
I mean, that is 2 hits. So taking 3 shocks. I mean, this clock is only for 4, so this will allow you to get away, but there is going to be
I'll wound my reinforced overcoat as I ditch it, you know.
Yeah.
You can only absorb 2 shocks, so one of them is going to us.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've wounded your overcoat. Do you want to mark another bullet?
Yeah.
Where are you at with your bullets?
I only marked 1, so yeah, I marked 2, so I'll do another one.
All right.
So that'll put me up to 3.
All right. People are scattering. 1, because there's already like y'all are running. There's gunshots after y'all for sure. So people are already scattering. A smoke bomb went off, but that is enough cover for y'all to continue running out. And we wanted this chase to be fast because you're ignited. That is completing the chase. When you complete a chase, the tap ends. So y'all are going to be able to make it towards
The cheetah.
The cheetah. How many could the cheetah hold?
Technically,
Technically, it's the cheetah and
I can take 1 very cramped person in my ship. It's like on the back of a bicycle sized extra seat behind my seat, you know, like.
I'll go with Aristotle.
Yeah, because I'm tossing an unconscious river in the back very unceremoniously and without much care for their well-being.
As it
And
should
I
be.
will look at the other hot person and just be like, if you could secure the feet, that would be great.
I'm already on it.
And not waiting for any kind of like whatever it is you're doing it. Don't care. We're gone.
Yep.
Because Aristotle's ship is still attached to mine, so we're just gone.
Cheryl swoops in. Wait! And it's like the omen, the open door. It's like closing, and she just goes shoot, and like straight there. And we end this session with the cheetah speeding off into space. Bounty acquired.
Bounty acquired.
Yay!
Y'all get to add mixed signals to your traits.
Yeah, everybody add mixed signals to your traits that you can use.
And
Go ahead.
Where is
Jazz.
it?
Jazz.
Jazz got it. Okay. Woohoo!
I think there's a specific place for it, but we'll talk about it before next session. But that leads us at the end of Cumbia Chase.
Woo!
I will take us out. We're gonna do our outros. I have been one of your big shots, Dusty. Again, you can find me online at anywhere that matters at Dusty Hill. I make very queer, very gay, also queer games, genreful games at from Dust to Dice at itch.io. And I'm so excited to be here for this clearly wild season that this game is going to be. But yeah, we're gonna do it backwards. So we're gonna go to Insha. Who have you been?
Hi, I'm Insha. I have been Dean Stockwell, and I'm very, very sorry that I am going to annoy Uma so much. I love Uma. I'm so sorry immediately. But hi, yeah, I've been Dean, and you can find me all over the internet, or you don't have to. That's okay too. But I'm at Instagram with 2 eyes on Instagram, and if you want to keep up with my projects, intrafitzpatrick.com. And yeah, I'm going to send it over to Garnet. I'm sorry immediately.
Hey everybody, I am Garnet. I have been Uma Damasi, and yeah, loud noises and human contact bother her a lot if you hadn't been able to pick up on that. So yeah, this is gonna clash a lot. Maybe they'll be friends at the end of it, or maybe Uma will just get cybernetic ears so she can turn herself deaf whenever is necessary. Because like I love that superpower for those in the deaf community, who can just turn off their hearing whenever they feel like it. I love that for y'all. You can find me mostly on Blue Sky at my legal name, where I scream a lot about things that are wrong with the world. And sometimes I say funny things, and other times it's just me going, please, for the love of God, wash your hands. Otherwise, yeah, that's what do I have going on? I am finishing up a series. I've got one more episode of Through the Breach on Thorny Dryad. Otherwise, all the stuff I'm doing right now is a secret. So if you want to know about what I'm doing, you'll have to check out my Blue Sky. And I'm rambling because it's late and I would like to sleep now. So it is time for my partner in crime, Tony.
Hey, I'm Tony. And I forgot to say earlier, he, they. And I've been playing Aristotle. And we'll see what personality they come with close quarters with strangers. And I'm mostly on Blue Sky. Is what at Why Not Art 2, and my full name Tony Ing. You know what I mean? Or Instagram. I use the same tag for all the art. I also have an itch page, and I'm working on my own role-playing game and other board games, and hopefully there'll be an actual play in the future at some time. And now over to Katrina.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Katrina. You can find me at Katrina. That's OHCATRINA, anywhere on the internet except for that one place that we don't go to. I have played Lorena Pike throughout this game and will be continuing to do so. Lorena's pronouns are she and her. My pronouns are she and they. And I guess you can find me here. You can also find me on the Starlight Beacon Transmissions Daggerheart campaign. And then keep an eye out for my very, very first narrative entry into the TTRPG space as part of the Look Up to the Stars anthology coming out later this year. Yay.
Yeah.
Passing it on over to Eli.
It me. Hi, everybody. I'm Eli, they, them. I have been your other big shot, Sundance Kid, who is also they, them. you can typically find me over on Streaming Rainbow, where we do a ton of random and very queer shit all the time. Especially come visit us this June, because it's Pride, guys, and that means we raising lots of money. Right now, this Pride, we are raising money for advocates for trans equality. I'm getting that name wrong, but it is a really great charity that provides legal aid and assistance, especially to low income members of the trans community, which is something that is very near and dear to my heart. So please come and support us. The first Friday of so if it's happened, great, you can watch the VOD. We have a guest GM coming in who's playing Ball Game, which is a very fun baseball themed TTRPG, but it's with an all femme cast, so it's a league of their own. So it's going to be gay as hell. It's so fun. And then I do typically run our Hell game. I run Dante's Inferno campaign, and it gets extra gay during Pride. So come support us on the 2nd and 4th Fridays of June. You can give money to give advantages or make my players roll on the wild magic table. Great times. Also, you can spend $2 and give somebody a gun in Hell. It's really fun. We also have a ton of other pre-recorded content. We try to be very broad in everything we do, and we'd love to see you and make you laugh or cry or be excited about saying "fuck the patriarchy." And on that, this has been a Find Out Productions. Thank you to Find Out Productions. Thank you to the shadowy overlords that have been making us be on time. Big thank you to them. And we will see you next week in the next episode of Deadly Crescendo. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.